Good day guys, I hope you're all doing so well. Welcome back, and we are doing circle geometry. But before we start with grade 11 geometry or circle geometry, we ought to do a revision of grade 10 of lines and triangles. So let us do revision without wasting any time. So if you've got a line, like this one, line like this one, we've got A, just change the color. We've got A, B, C, D, E, and in the middle here we've got O. Let me just say it's O. Thank you guys. Then if we've got, let me just say O, O1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? O1, O2, O3, O4, and O5. Now, and A, if we've got A, B, C, D, E, and we've got O in the middle there. Now, we've got O1, O2, O3, O4, O5. Okay? Which means angle O1, and here. This thing, it means an angle, like that guys. Angle O1, and here, plus angle O2, plus angle O3, plus angle O4, plus angle O5 equal to 360 degrees. Now, in geometry, you've got statement and reason. Why are we saying go to O1 plus O2 plus O3 plus O4 equal to 360 degrees? Why are you saying that? Because of what? Because the sum of the angles around a point is 360 degrees. Come on, angles around a point, which is point O again. Angles around point O, when you add them, the sum, when you add them, O1 plus O2 plus O3 plus O4 plus O5, they equal to 360 degrees. I hope I'm clear on that one. This is the reason. Then, where now you can write it in this way. Angles around a point. You can write it in this way, abbreviated, or you can say revolution. You will still be correct. Okay. Now this concept, guys, will be inculcated when you go further into the grade 11 work. They won't leave it behind. You're gonna be involved in the grade 11 work. Hence you're doing it now. And yeah, this is a grade 10 revision. Let's go to the next one. The next one, let's just say you've got something like this. Let me just say you've got A, B, C, D, E, and let me just say D, D1, D2, and D3. Okay. If you are given something like this in a test, then we have point D here. Here's point D. And you've got these three angles around this point D. Couple. We have these three angles on this line EDC. We have these three angles on this line EDC, separated by line ED and line BD. If we have got angles that are on the line EDC, on any line, it means angle D1 plus D2 plus D3 equal to 180 degrees. Why are you saying that? Adjacent angles at a point on a line segment are supplementary. What do you mean about supplementary? It means they add up to 180 degrees. That is the meaning of supplementary. Adjacent, it means angles. These angles, they are adjacent. On a point D, on a line segment. This is the line segment. This one is line segment. Which is angles that are on the line segment. Adjacent angles on this line segment, which means each and every angles that are on line segment, they add up to 180 degrees. It can be like this, for example, it can be something like this. Let me just say we've got something like this. Let me just say I've got D1 and D2. Comes from D1 plus D2 equal to 180 degrees. These two angles are adjacent. Two angles are adjacent, hence it is one. So before we can go to circular geometry. So do you still remember this thing? Fan, fan. And this is this one. Fan. In return, we learned about fan. Math is fan. Now this fan goes with parallel lines, guys. Parallel lines. Leona fan is going to be involved in the grade 11 work, even in grade 12. So as long as this fan has got parallel lines, therefore as long as this fan has got parallel lines, therefore Now, what does it mean? This means let me just say this. Let me just say A, B, C. This point is C, and we got point D. Let me just say E, F, G, H, L, M, N, O. Now, you must C1 and C2. C1 and C2. I'm just making it to be simple. Guys. So now, this means angle inner, the angle inner are equal. Angle inner, the inner, inner. But you must have reasons again, obviously. I require F. How when I find F in any example? In any example, circular geometry. Shape comes with in your activities, in examination. How when I find this shape F with parallel lines, this so it means it angle A. equal to angle C2. This angle C2, this one, I label it C2. Or it can be in angle. As long as F here, how therefore they are equal. Why are you saying that? Corresponding angles. Corresponding angles are equal. This is going to be your reason when you write activities. This must be your reason. Another one. How do you? How when I feel like you in the examination or in the test, you must know the part of fun again. How you? This angle is a 2. Angle G plus angle H equal to 180 degrees. This one is different. Choose angle plus angle equal to 180 degrees. And guys, why are you saying that? Core interior angles add up to 180 degrees. Couple, you can say couple can just write core interior angles. Then you are done. It is abbreviated in this way, like very simple. Then now N. When it comes to N, it can be any, or it can be what? It can be Z level any, or it can be Z. Which means there are 2 shapes here. When you see them in an activity, in the test, in the examination, you must know okay, N, Z, they must have these parallel lines. This shape it cannot be shown in the test. If it does not have parallel lines, don't consider them as fun. Don't consider them as these things. Both cointerior, but the corresponding angles. As long as they don't have parallel lines, but if they have parallel lines, these things, this signs, it means it can be they're eligible to be called with corresponding with cointerior and such things. Okay. If and only if they are parallel lines. And this angle and this angle, remember already 2. Angle L is equal to angle O. Why am I saying that? The reason for N couple Z shape, okay, alternating angles are equal. Then you are done with fun. Corresponding angles for Z, then you get cointerior angles, they add up to 180 degrees. Angle G plus angle H equal to 180 degrees. Anyhow, alternating angles are equal. When this angle equal to this angle. Now, even if if they can give you, for an example, if they can give you 20 degrees, 20 degrees, angle L. Again, it's angle L and O are equal. If angle O is 20 degrees, angle L is going to be 20 degrees. That's the basic logic behind it. How do you about 100? But angle H is 100. But ultimately angle G and H is 100. Whatever angle G plus angle H equal to 180 degrees. We can find angle G plus what is H is 100 degrees, okay? Equal to 180 degrees. Therefore, you make G the subject of the formula. G equal to 100 to the right, and keep 180 minus 100, okay? Therefore, 180 minus 100 is 80 degrees. Then G out of 80 degrees. I always simple as well. Limona same thing. If they can say angle A is 100 degrees, therefore, but C2. C2, yeah, it gives me the angle A equal to C2. Therefore, C2 is 100 I hope you guys. And you have learned again more. Whatever angle is C2, they are adjacent angles C2. We can find C1. We can say C1 plus C2. 180 degrees again. One adjacent angles add up to 180 degrees. Couple angles on a straight line. This C1 and C2 are angles on a straight. This is a straight line. C1 plus C2 equal to 180 degrees. Okay. C1 plus C2 equal to 180 degrees. How about C1? Whatever C1 plus 100 as C2 equal to 180. Therefore, so for C1 with 100 karete, 180 minus 100 8. C1 is going to be equal to 8. That's simple mathematics. That's how we do it, guys. One is simple. I hope I'm clear, guys. I hope I'm clear. Let us go to the next part. The next part of everything. The next part of everything. The next part of everything. We are going to triangles. Triangles. The other part in the line. Those were lines. Hey. Triangles. How do you like triangle now? How do you like triangle A, triangle B, triangle C? Okay, guys. Then if you have a triangle like this one, you must know if you have a triangle like this one, all these angles, how they add? They give us 180 degrees. I want some angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. Why are you saying that? Everything happens for a reason, guys. So the reason I talk about interior. Let's change the color. The interior angles of a triangle are supplementary. Remember supplementary guys. Supplementary it means they add up to 180 degrees. Come on, angle A plus angle B plus angle C. They add up to 180 degrees. Interior angles of a triangle are supplementary. Briefly, you can just say the abbreviated reasoning interior of triangle. This is abbreviation. You can just write interior of triangle. This thing is a triangle. It's like the triangle. Very simple. The second one, this one. If you've got a triangle again, and let's say we've got D, E, F, triangle D, E, F, and guys. And they say, well, these two, let me just increase it in carré. Then they say, these two sides are equal. These two sides are equal. Then, if these two sides are equal, you must just know the adjacent angles are equal. Which means if the two sides, if these two sides, yours like this is an isosceles triangle, and this is an isosceles triangle. Why? Because two sides are equal. Therefore, if these two sides are equal, therefore these adjacent angles are also equal. How much angle E is equals to angle F. Bible. If angle E is equals to angle what? Angle F. Why are you saying that? Because the base angles of an isosceles triangle are equal. or choose the base of it, the base angles. What are base angles? The base angles. The base angles. The base angles. What are base angles? E and F are base angles. E is constant of F. The base angles of an isosceles triangle. This is an isosceles triangle are equal. It means these two angles are equal. Couple can just say angles opposite op equal sides. This is the abbreviated reason. Angles op equal sides. We just write it like this. Sometimes another one, please draw another triangle here. But now I'll just rubber here. I'll just rubber. Please draw another triangle here on the side. Now I'll just say time for you guys. Please draw a triangle on the side. Now, if this suppose these two sides they mean these angles are equal here, these two sides. It means let us just say these two angles are equal. This is the first reason. This is the first this one actually. This one is the first statement or the first part of triangle. Hurry to the second part. Second part. Number 2. If angle E is equal to angle F, therefore, DE, side DE is equal to side DF. Therefore, these two sides are equal. Or one is the opposite of that one. If angles they didn't count, that means these two sides are equal. Why are you saying that? The simplest reason for this one, it can be sides equal op angles. They will ask you in the test, in the activities in your examination, such things. You must know them. Please draw a triangle. You must just include angles and you write this on another triangle. This thing of it will be good. They will ask you these things, guys. You must know reasons and statement. That's very important. The last one. The last triangle. You've got something of this nature. Something of this nature. You've got A, B, C, D, and C are already C1 and C2. Right? Now, that's very important. Now, remember, if this is the case, if you have a triangle like this one and you have an angle outside this triangle, let's focus on this angle C1. Get the C1 and C2. Angle A, angle B, angle C1, angle C2, angle C2. Now, if you've got a triangle and an angle outside, it means C1 is an angle here is equal to B, angle B plus angle A. Wow, which means this angle equal to this angle plus this angle. Always it's like that. Please remember, memorize these things. Please memorize these things into your mind. Please. Memorize these things into your mind. Why are you saying that? Because an exterior angle of a triangle is equal to the sum of the opposite interior angles. This means that an exterior angle, this angle C1 of a triangle, exterior angle of this triangle, is equal to sum of opposite interior angles, opposite this angle, and this angle. This angle equal to B1 plus equal to B angle B plus angle A. Or we can just say the abbreviated reason exterior angle of triangle. This is an abbreviated reason you can use. Very simple, guys. Now, remember, we've learned about adjacent angles. Thank you. Actually, C1 and C2. I'm just reminding you of what you have just learned. C1 and C2. These two angles are on this adjacent line. On this line again. And talk to me. If the angles are on the adjacent line, it means angle C1 plus angle C2 equal to 180 degrees. Why? Angles on straight line. Abbreviated reason to adjacent angles are supplementary. That reason you have used, if you can just go back to our video, like from where we started with adjacent angles, just go back to adjacent angles, you will learn about this reason. This is how it's done, guys. And remember, we just learned that angle A plus, and we just learned about interior angles of a triangle. Okay? This means angle A plus angle B plus angle C2. Angle A plus angle B plus angle C2 is equal to 180 degrees. Why? Interior angles of triangle are supplementary. It means angle A plus angle B plus angle C2. This is the triangle, and therefore they add up to 180 degrees. So these things are being included. Everything's going to be included in one question. Which means many principles, many things are going to be included in one triangle. Then you must figure it out. Which means whatever that you have learned, it might be included in one question or in two questions. They can summarize everything that you have learned from the start of this video. So you must know these things by heart, and they will be included in any question they want. You must know them. Because this is how it should be. You must never limit yourself, guys. You must just know these questions, they can involve anything you've learned from the start of this video in one question. So you must know these things. They apply in circle geometry. You will know them going forward. Therefore, you must know them by heart. You must know them by heart. Please, man. Let's go to the grade 12, grade 11 part. Let's go to second geometry. What we are here for. Second geometry. Second geometry. Second geometry. What we are here for. Second geometry. Let me just draw a second. I'm just going to teach you about what you need to know, not what you have to know. What you want to know. I'm going to teach you what you need to know. It's the simplest thing. This is a circle. Basically, you must just know each and every circle has got a center. This dot is our center. Is this dot. Now, if I draw a line from center, okay, this thing is a circumference. This thing is a circumference. Circumference of a circle. This is a circle. Then this line, you can play A. It's a circumference. You must know it. You must know it by heart. We'll talk about it a lot when you go to theorems and those things. Now, if you have a line from center, yes or no. If you've got this line from this circumference to this part of circumference. If you have a line that touches the two sides of circumference, that line we call it a what? A diameter. Ne? It's called a what? A diameter. Now, if you've got a line from center, you take a center to a circumference. If you have a line, a straight line that touches the circumference, ne? And remember this line, I touch both the two sides of a circumference of the circle. It touches only one side of the circumference. If this line is from the center, specifically from the center to the circumference, therefore this line is a what? Is a radius. This line is a what? This line is a radius. Half of diameter, which is a radius, is half of diameter. Come on, man. From here to here, radius. From here, excluding this part. From here, excluding this part. From here to here, radius. From here to here, radius. But once we involve another line, another straight line from center, once another line is so, the diameter. But once you have half of it, radius. That's what you need to know. The last one that you need to know, that's very important, is the chord. Chord. Which means, what is a chord? Chord is a straight line segment. It's a straight line. It's a straight line. Okay. Whose endpoint both the one circular arc. Come on, someone. Choose. This is a chord. Chord is not a radius. You must just distinguish. Chord head away from center to circumference. You must remember the difference between radius and chord. A chord does not touch from center to circumference, but the radius touches from the center to circumference. But chord touches from this endpoint to this endpoint, but not from the center. A chord does not touch the center. Please, a chord does not touch the center. It does not start from the center. Only radius that starts from the center to the circumference. But a chord, it has got an endpoint, and this part is called an arc. They interchange one another, an arc and a chord. Come on, this part go fail. This one that I'm removing, this green part, this white part here, it's called an arc. Come on, this one, this part, it's an arc. You learn about them going forward in the mathematics sphere. So guys, please go and learn more about these things before you can start any theorem. Please know about what is a radius, what is the diameter, what is a chord, what is an arc, because we'll talk about it a lot about them going forward. I hope you're gonna have a nice day. Enjoy. Thank you very much.